Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Right. So somebody asked the meaning of fay. So fay actually means to return. Fa'aya is to return. So he's returning is that you'll say with his tongue, fi'tu ilaya fi muddatil i'af. Return to her in the period of ilan. Right. وإذا قال لامرأة أنت علي حرام سئل عن نيتي. And if he says to his wife, you are upon me haram, he will be asked about his intention. فإن كان أردت الكذب فهو كما قال. And if he said, I intended lies, then it will be just as he said. In other words, he meant to his wife, you are haram upon me. What do you mean, Shina, I meant lies? Then it will be lies. لأنه نوى حقيقة كلامه, because he has intended the reality of his speech, because it is lies. She's not haram upon him, she's his wife, right? وقيل لا يصدق في القضاء لأنه يمين ظاهر. And it is said that he will not be believed in the courts because this is a clear oath that he took, right? وإن قال أردت الطلاق فهي تطليقة باينة إلا أن ينوي الثلاثة. And if we said I intended talaq, then it will be one bind talaq, except if he intends three, then it will be three. With the words anti alayya haramun, right? So you say intended talaq, it will be one bind. Because ذكرناه في الكنايات, and we mentioned this in the chapter of kinayat. وإن قال أردت الظهار فهو ظهار. And we said I intended a zihar with this, then it will be zihar. وهذا عند أبي حنيفة وأبي يوسف. It is according to Shaykhain. وقال محمد رحمه الله ليس بظهار. Imam Muhammad rahmullah says this won't be a zihar. What? The words anti alayya haramun won't amount to a zihar. Why? لإنعدام التشبيه بالمحرمة, because of the non-existence of the resembling with someone who's haram. Because in zihar you're resembling anti alayya kadhahri ummi, you upon me like the back of my mother. So you're resembling your wife to your mother. You understand it? So this Imam Muhammad says this is not there. وَهُوَ الرُّكْنُ فِيهِ. And this is a rukn in zihar. The tashbih is a rukn in zihar. It's a pillar of zihar. وَلَهُمَا أَنَّهُ أَطْلَقَ الْحُرْمَةَ. Shaykhain says that he made the hurmat general. وَفِي الزِّهَارِ نَوْ حُرْمَةٍ. And in zihar there's a type of hurmat also. وَالْمُطْلَقُ يَحْتَمِلُ الْمُقَيَّدَ. And that which is general can carry the possibility of that which is restricted. So since the hurmat was made general, and zihar has got the type of hurmat. So if you said something general, you understand? If you said something general and they ask you, what do you mean? You say, no, I meant it in this specific portion of the generality. You understand? You make that what you said general, you now made it more. So you ask you what you mean, and in your intention, you say, no, I intended this particular portion of that generality. Then that will be accepted. You understand it? Right. وإن قال أردت التحريم أو لم أريد به شيئا فهو يمين يسير به موليا. And if we say I intended hurmat with it, or I did not intend with it anything, then he is an out and he becomes a muli. لأن الأصل في تحريم الحلال إنما هو يمين عندنا. Because the actual thing in making a halal haram, this amounts to an oath according to us. You understand? That's the meaning of a yameen. Yameen means tahrimul halali. Something that's halal, you made it haram. That amounts to an oath, right? وَسَنَذْكُرُهُ فِي الْأَيْمَانِ إِنْشَاءَ ta'ala. And soon we will mention it in the chapter of oaths, inshallah ta'ala. وَمِنَ الْمَشَايِخِ مَنْ يَصْرِفُ لَفْظَةَ التَّحْرِيمِ إِلَى الطَّلَاقِ مِنْ غَيْرِ نِيَّةٍ بِحُكْمِ الْعُرْفِ وَاللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِالصَّوَابِ. And from the mashayikh are those who divert the words of tahrim to talaq. They say the words of tahrim means talaq, without intention also. In other words, if you just say the words of tahrim and you had no intention, they will take it as a talaq, right? بِحُكْمِ الْعُرْف, because of the urf, the ruling of the urf. In other words, the environment is that they're using the words of tahrim for talaq. So because it's become so widespread, the moment a person uses the word tahrim, it's going to be taken as a talaq, whether they intended talaq or not, right? Wallahu a'lamu bis-sawab, right? Babul khula'i, the chapter of khula'. Right. What is khula? وإذا تشاق الزوجان وخاف ألا يقيما حدود الله فلا بأس بأن تفتدي نفسها منه بمال يقلعها به. Right. When the spouses are fighting, right, and they fear that they are not going to be able to establish the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then there's no harm is that she ransoms herself from him with wealth which he will make khula with her with it. So, she'll give money to get her freedom. So this also depends when he must accept this. The khula is not one-sided. Husband has to accept, say, okay, I agree to take that money and release you. You understand it? Right. لِقَوْلِ تَعَالَى فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِمَا فِيمَا افْتَدَتْ بِهِ. Due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala statement, there is no problem upon them in that which she ransoms herself with. Right. فَإِذَا فَعْلَ ذَلِكَ وَقَعَ بِالْخُلْعِ تَطْلِيقَةٌ بَائِنَةٌ وَلَزِمَ الْمَالُ. And when he does that now, then the one buying talaq will occur with the khula, and wealth becomes binding upon her. لِقَوْلِهِ عَلَيْهِ السَّلَامُ الْخُلْعُ تَطْلِيقَةٌ بَائِنَةٌ. Because of Nabi Karim's statement that the khula is a buying talaq. So which means when the khula takes place, it will be counted as one buying talaq. وَلِأَنَّهُ يَحْتَمِلُ الطَّلَاقَ حَتَّى صَارَ مِنَ الْكِنَايَاتِ. And because this word khula has a possibility of the meaning of talaq, so much so that it is from the ambiguous words of talaq. The word khula is from the ambiguous words of talaq. So it's from the kinayat. You understand it? وَالْوَاقِعُ بِالْكِنَايَاتِ بَائِنٌ. Right. And that which occurs with the kinayat is a bind talaq. Remember, you use ambiguous words on the wife, and then you have intention of talaq, then it amounts to a talaq, right? Now the question here comes: what about the niyat? Illa anna dhikr al-mali aghna anin niyati huna, right? Except that the mentioning of wealth is made independent from the niyat here. So now you don't need a niyat, sir. You use the word khula, right? But you don't need a niyat here because wealth is involved. That wealth shows the niyat that you intended talaq. You understand it? وَلِأَنَّهَا لَا تَتَسَلَّمُ الْمَالَ إِلَّا لِتَسْلَمَ لَهَا نَفْسُهَا. And because she will not hand over wealth except that herself is secured for her. She secures herself. You understand it? وَذَلِكَ بِالْبَيْنُونَةِ. That will only be with a buying talaq. She can only secure herself with a buying talaq. You give it a raji talaq, husband will take the money and take her back. You understand it? Right. وَإِنْ كَانَ النُّشُوزُ. Oh, it's time up already. Leave it till then.